Ah, welcome. I am on so beyond CPT time. This is what you call CPT. Ladies and gentlemen, I am a day late and 2 hours short of my live, in which I don't blame y'all for not showing up. And if it's only me and I'm talking to myself, well, Sadate, I am the only child. So I will be talking to myself, and then whatever happens, it will happen. But welcome everybody. Welcome to the show. Um, we were once known as Boobs and Booze, but we don't do that anymore. Uh, it is It is what it is right now. So I want to thank you everyone for coming through. I am sorry I am so like 27 hours late to this live, but I have a life. And also, honestly, yesterday, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I was actually I just bought the Scarface soundtrack on vinyl. I actually purchased the Scarface uh soundtrack on vinyl, and I was listening to it, and then I end up watching the movie Scarface. So, lo siento, sorry, you guys. And also, there was too much in the streets. And first of all, I'm not that important anyway. So, because there are other people that are more important, like, this heat, the Umar boys, uppity people that just walked into the sector and been accepted, and you know that was shade. Mm. But welcome on a Sabado. Happy Sabado, y'all. um why am I doing this live? Why the fuck am I doing this live? Why am I doing this to myself and everything? You know why I'm doing this live? It's because sometimes the misconceptions of who I am as a person, and first of all, the reasons why I do what I do. And let's say some shout outs to people. There's some misconceptions about me. And also, by the way, for those who got mad at me because I was defending myself about a relationship, whereas I'm seeing that this one trick pony thing about me and my character, I'm not liking that. I'm not liking this one trick pony shit. And it's starting to piss me off. And hold. Do. Sorry, I had to get comfortable. The pillow was not on my back. Anyway, I'm really starting to get pissed off about um who I am as a person and who I am as a personality. So, but with that said, Rico the Sleaze, why do you do some bigot stuff, dude? You do some really bigot stuff. Hi, Robin. Hello, welcome, Rico. Beasley. You and I, we got some issues. hmm You know why Cheeseburger Head and I look stupid? Because he brought that into conversation. That is so funny that people don't realize Cheeseburger Head. Okay, let's just get into the shit, okay? First of all, so there is this controversial live that was a part of, because the live was about how a certain person, Cheeseburger Head, was talking down on Haitians and saying Haitian men are volatile and they're violent. He was giving white supremacy talking points. The reason why I went up there was to talk about the white supremacy ideology of him talking that shit about people within the diaspora and how uneducated he sounded when he said that. Now, for those people who did not finish grade school or don't are lacking in comprehension, the reason he asked me if I was married to somebody of a different hue. He mentioned that to deflect from the conversation. So you know what ended up happening? The conversation went to not toward, and I'm also going to take accountability on that. I'm gonna take accountability on the fact that, like, yeah, he came at me, and I'm gonna come at you. The fact No one is talking about the fact that, like, that conversation went off track because he asked me and he started to utilize that. And how dare people? And fuck you people. Fuck, and I saw this today. View is a view. Shame on you for, like, listen, I saw the last of the chicken the fried chicken thing. Her dating white men has nothing to do with fried chicken. Now, if you were to talk about her being anti-black, that's different. And I'm starting to see people's true colors, and I'm about to stop. I'm going to step away because even with me, I'm not. Listen, I am pro-black as fuck, though I'm married to a white man. But I'm not pro-black. But I'm a sellout. But also at the same time, you can have a black couple that votes for Trump who are the biggest sellouts, or like have our like Ben Carson, who is married to a black woman who is the biggest sellout. But Beasley, I see you down there. I'm not answering because I have a problem with you because you're going wild. Let me advertise this necklace. You acting a fool, Beasley. You acting too. But the thing is, the conversation was about his stance of what he was talking about Haitian people, and it got right off everything. And code, code. I'm an embarrassment. I'm an embarrassment to it. The fact that, no, actually, I'm not going to say that conversation, that back and forth amongst it's actually really funny to look back at that conversation. That was even a conversation amongst Cheeseburger Head and myself, because he has no intellectual intellect to have the conversation about Haitian people. He went toward spouses, and I'm like, but wait a minute, how are you gonna go at me and you're married to a white? And so when he started doing that sexual stuff, do you what am I supposed to do? Well, I sorry that I's going to be like, well, you's married to a white woman, so I's gonna be okay with that. No, he came at me. I'm gonna come back. And I just don't. The thing is, I don't understand how some of you people don't understand. This is all on tape. There's all evidence. There's all evidence of this shit happening. And yet people are so fucking lazy to rewind and go back to the fact of the conversation and how it started and how I ended the conversation, because the conversation was about the diaspora and how he was talking about Haitian people. Not about it. First of all, my thing is this was the fucking weirdest. Let me say some shout outs. I see people go, Daquan, hi. To MacGyver, hey. Um, my thing is this. I really wish someone would find something a little bit better to come at me with. Like, I don't know, I can be redundant. I can almost be a hypocrite. There's so much about me other than my husband and me that's telling me that I'm good. What you're telling me is whenever you come after my marriage and my relationship, that means y'all like me. I must be saying something right. You're not coming after my intellect or the statements or who I am as a person. That means I'm doing something right. And by the way, this live is not all about that. I just want to say that. This live is also about like how I've been backing away from certain things and certain content creators and the redundancy. And no, no, this is not just about this shit. But I'm just really like this one trick pony shit. Fucking stupid. And I just want to say that if you come at me, yeah, was it stupid for me to for me to come at him because he attacked me first? Am I supposed to take the higher ground after he said those sexual things? And that I dare you deaf motherfuckers out there to listen to what he said, and he came at me first. The conversation was not about interracial marriage. That was ill. I don't even want to go onto a platform like that. Who gives a fuck? I don't care about that shit. The conversation was the fact that he was disrespecting Haitian black people. You guys, you black people, bring the people on the outside. Like, seriously. And yet it came into something else. This lets me know that a lot of comprehension is key. That's what I'm going to say. And there are actually some people in the chat that understand where I was coming from, but and Beasley, you getting secondhand bullshit, and you should know better. Honestly, you should know that check your the people who are talking and the video before you go out like, oh yeah, 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 okay, because you've been sloppy. And that's not my stilo. Ain't my stilo. I don't use that as some kind of bait. And I'm really, you Umar boys, cha. You Umar boys are something else. Let me tell you. You Umar boys. Mm. Let me tell you something about you Umar boys. Boys and Umar together are not sexy. I just want to say that. I mean, Umar's not even sexy. I mean, look at him. He's a deadbeat dad. He's been scamming his people, and we've been waiting for that school since 2010. That's hot. Um, and then you have a influx of the Umar boys. And by the way, MBK is not an Umar boy. I've noticed him from the black sector. So MBK is not an Umar boy. Let me just get that straight. Just like ZX is not black sector. I'm not an OG black sector. I'm new. I'm a newbie black sector that came in 2019, 2020. So, but what I do know is some of y'all, oh God, there's video. I really wish people would utilize video on YouTube, which means there's video evidence of these people saying these things. But yet people like to listen to trolls and listen to people and think that they're on their good consciousness. That's not the case. God, you people are so fucking stupid. That's why I I don't want to do this YouTube shit all the time. I really don't. I actually thought I wanted to, but I'm like, there's too many stupid motherfuckers out here. And I'm stupid. Don't get me wrong, I'm stupid. But there's too many stupid motherfuckers that just don't want to go back to the video where it's there. Like, this happened 40 hours ago. Well, this troll said this. Y'all, cheeseburger head. And I'm about to dead this conversation. We're going to move on because there's better things to talk about. Cheeseburger head, you exploitive pimp preacher. And he's 40. So if he's 40, that means he's born in 1990, or excuse me, 1984 or 1983. If he's born in 1984, he looks old as fuck to be 40 years old, but I don't believe that. And the fact that you use stereotypes as a black man, you know, I used to pimp women. I had nothing else to do but to pimp women. Motherfucker, you were born in the 80s, in the 90s. You had opportunity. Trust me, if you're part of my generation, you had a little bit more opportunity. But you chose the other way. But nah, but I was a pimp and now I'm a preacher. And yet he wanted to argue. Yet he wants to talk down within people within diaspora, which tells me he does not have a passport, which tells me he does not look at black people as the same as his own, which tells me that he's never been to any place else that looks like us or read a book. So, you know, cheeseburger head, whatever. And I also want to say, Ness, I'm gonna throw some shade at you. Ness, I'm gonna throw some shade. You will invite anybody and everyone up there. That's cool because it's your platform. But you also be cautious because everyone that you invite up, they're gonna leave. You got to be cautious. And you've been really mean. And I've never liked this heat, but you've been really mean. I've been staying away from Ness's chat. Yeah, Ness, I'm talking about you. So this might get around. So yeah, Ness, I'm talking about you. You've been really mean. You've been high on your britches, and the uppity thing, it's not working. Because I read your chat and but it's your channel. Okay, move on. Anyway, so today was this fried chicken challenge. I didn't see all the chicken stuff. Sorry. I was too busy doing shit and what have you. But I did catch a little bit of the end. And I did see some things about Soul Sister number one and her judging. And I did go back and I did watch some of the playback of some of the fried chicken challenge. And Soul Sister, okay. As a foodie, I've had neck bones and I've had it's there's so much. Child. I watched I rewatched the replay of the chicken challenge. The chicken challenge, that's really funny. And then Yaya's. Shout out to Yaya. Yaya. Bates, yeah. Though none of them will ever come to my channel because they don't even know that I have a channel because motherfuckers don't support me, but that's okay. Who gives a fuck? I'm doing this for fun. But you've never had fried green tomatoes? That is so weird. And neck bones? Come on. Okay. People in the diaspora are very different, and black people are not a monolith. Trust. Come on, you guys. I know black people are not a monolith. So I just, I wish I could. Fried green tomatoes are my favorite thing to fry. Everything else I suck at. I suck at frying chicken. I will not fry chicken because I'm terrible at it. Okay? So this black woman, I cannot fry chicken. Terrible. But I will fry some fried green tomatoes and some fried okra and put some like Louisiana oh no, I'll make my own kind of relish or what have you. So fried green tomatoes are my thing. Ooh. And I grow tomatoes in my garden just to have some fried green tomatoes so I can have some hot sauce. Okay, anyway. But I saw a little bit of the aftermath of the fried chicken challenge. And then it turned into who she dated. And I'm like, we talking about chicken, right? We do chicken, right? That's a wait, you guys, we do chicken right. Does anyone remember that was a slogan that I just said? We do chicken right. That was an old KFC, excuse me, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Uh, what was it? Sorry, Mama It, yeah, we do chicken right. That was from the 80s. We do chicken right ad. Anyway, but I don't like the attack of her and her blackness and her and by the way, I'm glad that mother you cleared that up because not all of us I thought that mother was going to say something like what do all black women or people who are frying chicken what do they all use as a seasoning? And I was if he's going to say lotteries, I was going to get mad, but also like mm, but yes, the Laurie's, but actually, Laurie's is an important part of frying chicken from what I grew up with, and that's why I can't fry chicken good. You know, my thing is this with these events that a lot of people want to judge on, you have to know the food. You have to know the culture. You have to know. And King Roman knew that was a black Latino, black Latino. Can we just black American people? Some of y'all really pissing me off. Y'all really pissing me off. Like there are not any black people on the rest of this hemisphere. Beans and rice and fried chicken or something with some plantains and have this. But one thing is for sure is have that hot sauce. The sauce is very, very important, along with the pollo. The pollo is very important. But the fact of the matter is just like it turned into something else when I was in the chat. I didn't say anything. And this is at Yaya's, by the way. Um, but I will say that Soul Sister number one, you were talking in circles. You were confusing people because I got confused and I was just like, wait, what? Huh? What? Wait, bitch, you did say that. Wait, but you just stop. Drop down and just cállate way. Cállate way. Cállate way. I see you down there, Rico. I'm not. I'm not cool with what you do. I see you, but Rico, you do way too. You do much too much white supremacy for me. I haven't blocked you. You do. I don't know why you do that. It's really. It pains me. I really don't like that shit. I really don't like when you like do some like races, like not it's not racist, but white supremacy, like using uppity or what. Don't do that. That's really disgusting shit. I really don't like that shit. And I'm sorry, I had to call you out. I know you're in my chat and shit, but brother, as a Latin brother, come on, dude. I'm talking about something even, and I'm glad that you're agreeing with me because you are Afro Latino, you understand what I'm talking about. But when you do that shit, it comes to we're not teaching you. Meanwhile, at the Bunny Ranch, um, but the fact of the matter is, Jay Dunn, you were wrong. I saw Jay Dunn. That was wrong. She had a medical emergency. So this is what happened. So I saw the last of the aftermath of the challenge at Yaya's. Shout out to Faith Yaya, which she probably won't be over here because none of them support me, and they only support like people that don't like them, like this heat or chat rat or shout out to chat rat. I do like chat rat, but they only support people that brutalize them and talk bad about them, but people that actually like them they don't ever support. And so whatever, fuck them. uh I will say that so sister, you talking in circles, that really kind of confused a lot of people. That's the part. And when you do that, it doesn't make you look really good. It makes you look like I'm confused. Like I'm like, what? ¿Qué? 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 Like, ¿cómo? Like, really, seriously, what the fuck did she just say? Didn't she just say this a minute ago? And then no, but but I do I do appreciate your fire and your integrity. Your integrity. See, integrity. I do appreciate that. Um, and I don't think it was fair that people were attacking you on the fact of if you're black or not. Hi, are you a black woman or not? You sound like a white woman. White supremacy. But being attacked on who you date or what have you, I haven't heard you say anything, and I've seen you in the chats for many times over. This is for Soul Sister, number one, by the way. I've seen her in the chats, and she's never been disrespectful to any black men from what I've seen or what have you. She, but of you, hi, view. I like to talk to you sometimes, of you, because you just dismissed me for something I didn't even do. And I would like to honestly have a conversation one day and have that um when I didn't do anything to you and the person that said something wrong, you're doing exactly the same thing that was disrespecting you on my platform, and I rebutted and Ronnie Q and I were getting after that person for saying those horrendous things about you, you were just doing that to soul sister number one. I just want to call out hypocrisy of you as of you. You're being a hypocrite. Yeah. That's not cool what you did. And just because and by the way, self-hate, can we just you stupid, oh god. People are really getting I'm getting really, really, really irate. You know why I don't do lives as much? Because they're not as interesting, because I feel like I have to be a band-aid to some things where it comes to when black within the culture, we get it wrong. Hey, Beasley, you can go ahead and try to find a place called home if I'm too boring for you. Maybe this is not your home, but if I'm boring to you, find a place called home. It ain't here then. And you've been getting really rude and disrespectful. I don't like that. So find a place called home. Meanwhile, oh, by the way, this is my home and I own it. The thing is, what I'm trying to say is, and you're mad because I'm talking about uh her, a view is a view. Yeah, I know. Don't be a little bitch about it. Don't do this thing. Don't be a little punk ass bitch about it. But you know what? I dismiss both of you guys at the same time because Beasley, I don't like the character that you're going into as well. You're mean. You sound really bitter. But anyway, this is not about that. The point, what I was talking about was with this, with A View is a View, you are doing the same thing of saying that she's not black enough because and yeah, she's black. I've never heard Soul Sister number one disparage black men in chats. That's the thing. I've never heard her. And I see Black Sister number one in the chats a lot. I don't see A View as a View. But I also, here's something else that, hey, you Umar boys, learn this. Here's something that my ass that I don't know about. I'm a step away because maybe there is a moment in time that I don't know about. And I'm gonna step away, take my bags, and go like this. Because maybe that's an error I don't know about, and I'm gonna step away. You Umar boys, you need to learn that. I'm gonna take this and that's why I'm gonna kill that shit because I'm like, but I'm also talking about the fact I'm expressing something that I saw as like, her treating like, well, she sounds white and the whole turkey nuts and you guys, you sound like a bunch of when you do that to people, it sounds like a minstrel show. When you treat people that have a voice, maybe not the avatar, but some of us have this thing where like if we're not on the same page and we're not the same monolith, you're white. And that's the problem that I'm having. That's the problem I'm having. So I saw that and I thought that got to me a little bit. But also what got to me with Soul Sister, I mean, also at the same time, like, fucking okay. You have to know the food. Before, I mean, And any judge, if you're going to be a judge, point blank period, this is looking so bad. There it is. Okay. A friend of mine made this necklace, so I'm trying to promote it. um, no, I really felt that as if, if you don't know the food, sweetheart, you gotta. I'm like Teddy Pendergrass. I think you better let it go. You gotta let that go. Like, and that's for a lot of people too, because it's not just Soul Sister. There's other people that about with the gum. There was another challenge, like so many people in the inconsistencies about food and how, but we're learning about each other. That's the thing. That's why I like these challenges. A lot of people don't like these challenges because they think it's about like it's taken away from the beef sector, what have you, but it's actually transcontinental. And when I say transcontinental, that means we're learning about each other within each state or and trans international, each country, how we do things differently. And that's why I like these cooking challenges. I do. But when it comes to something, well, I don't think she dates black men. Wait, I thought this was about chicken. But I really think that these challenges are really, really very, very interesting. I really do like them. I do in the fried chicken. Listen, I'm a black. I don't fry chicken, and I can't fry chicken. My chicken's fried chicken sucks. I can do a mean ass barbecue chicken or some chicken tenders, and if I put them in and baked chicken, oh yeah. But fried chicken, no, I can't. No, I cannot. I can't. I can't fry chicken, y'all. My mama can though. My grandmother and my aunties, and I have the recipes. I can't. I can't. I suck. Sorry. But I can fry some okra and some fried green tomatoes. But I mean, that is something that is very within the culture, which I really appreciate. Because I'm talking, and like Miss Toby even said, like, listen, Miss Toby had the best quote, and y'all slept on this shit. Shout out to Miss Toby. She's one of my favorite people. Miss Toby. She said, like, I'm black, 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 but I cannot fry the chicken. I think that's what she said. I hope that's what I think that's what it is. But yeah, the thing is, not all of it. There is something stereo you can't stereotype everybody. Like I don't I anyway, but this was the anyway, I cleared all the air of what I wanted to feel and how I felt like and blah 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 blah. Blah. So I guess I'll drop the link for the only couple of people that are here because no one likes me. Nobody likes me, and I'm okay with that. I don't in the real world people like me, but no one likes me here, which is okay because that means I'm doing something right. No, I can be a complete asshole. I'm an asshole on paper. I'm an asshole, and I know. First of all, let's get something straight about me. Can y'all please find something a little bit better about my relationship and find something out about me as a character? There's so many things that I can hate myself about, but y'all haven't found anything else to hate? Contradiction, repetitive. I'm repetitive as fuck. There's so many things that people can hate on me, but there's one thing that a lot of people want to hate on me about, and that's really fucking stupid. That's what this is. This is basically fuck you guys. Um, I had an edible or two, and I wanted to make a response. And Beasley, no, no, Beasley, you've been on a rampage a lot, and I know, I'm gonna be Rico. Same. Listen, I'm not. My thing is the way I live is just a basic black woman. If I see people disrespecting black people, I have to call it out. Why is that pro black? I thought that's just being black. And the fact that my thing is when I see disrespect toward our community, I want to say something. That's the way I was raised. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry the fact that like the way I was raised and my grandparents being the first black people to own their own businesses of that certain um no, I was raised to like call things out when shit is happening. And what's really getting really me, really me, really me, really me. That's it. Listen, I don't associate myself with people that will say some disparaging things and have people lynched like that because that's too close to home for me, son. I can't have that around me. That's possibly one of the reasons why my grandfather left the reservation. Um, I'm not, I'm Midwest. I don't know. I don't think that lynching jokes to me ain't no, it's never been like, "Ooh," it's never been a fun catch thing for me. I don't like lynch. I'm sorry. I was born and raised in the Ozarks, and I'm not. I just don't find those things really funny or delighting. And I don't. And for the rest of the people that, you know, are so harped up about a relationship, what? First of all, I thought I thought this is about me. My husband's not on here. I love the fact that a lot of people think that someone has to say the N word or what have oh, I don't know. I mean, there's so much with the misinformation and the I don't know. I might be going to a deep, deep era or too much. I'm gonna sign off because I'm gonna go off. So um thank you for coming to my channel. My edible is great. And I'm glad that you guys came here and I might delete this shit. Bye.